Greetings from the medicine cabinet. I'm Chill Pill and this is Not Bad, the show where I take songs I previously disliked and see if I like them now. Hey everybody, welcome back to Not Bad. It is really good to be back with Season 2, and this time we're going to be taking songs from Xpanse records that I originally disliked and see if I like them now. There are a couple crucial prerequisites that it has to fill before it's selected for Not Bad. Namely, it must have been posted on Xpanse's YouTube channel, specifically their original catalog. And I must have disliked the song upon its release or upon my first listen. It also has to fit multiple of these criteria, namely, it hasn't grown on me since. I haven't listened to the song in a while. I think I still dislike it. I can't remember why I disliked it. Or I remember why I disliked it, but I want to give it another chance. For those of you who don't know, I discovered Xpanse records through a ranking video that Red Hawk posted of their first compilation album, and I really admired how this record label really tried to encourage artists that weren't getting picked up by other record labels or weren't up to par with the professional artists in the department of EDM. And it really encouraged artists to grow, and I liked that kind of atmosphere, and so I wanted to be a part of it by submitting something to their record label and seeing if they'll pick it up. So in about 2016, end of 2016, I believe, I submitted my song Right There featuring Courtney Soon, and they got back to me and said they really liked it and wanted to release it. And so it was released on March 2017 after I signed the contract and kind of got initiated into the community on Discord. But I kept listening to them and supporting them beyond that point. And there were a whole lot of great gems on Xpanse that I listened to on repeat. However, there were a couple that I didn't quite enjoy, and so we're going to look at those today. Let's get right into the first one, which is going to be the only 2018 pick, and that is Forsaken by Convexity. It's actually quite fitting that we're starting this series surrounding Xpanse with a work from its CEO, but I actually liked a whole lot of what Convexity put out on the original catalog, and I like what he's continuing to put out. I mean, I really liked, for the most part, Me and My Shadow, Vexation, and Palm Tree Pipe Dream. And his older works I enjoyed, like Breakthrough and Tiger and Powerhouse. I really enjoyed those, but there were some that kind of fell through the cracks and I didn't quite enjoy just because he put out so much music, and Forsaken was one of them. I don't remember much about it, but I do remember that I was expecting something more epic than a generic rhythm drop, which I remember it having. I have since kind of come around to the rhythm genre, and I want to see how he uses it in this context. And so let's go for it. Forsaken by Convexity. Ooh.
Nothing a woman likes better than shoving a man around.
Okay, these chords are really cool. Like, I've always known that Convexity was like a music theory genius and knew what he wanted to, like when he wanted to do something, he knew how to do it. Those are very interesting vocals. Ooh, this unsettling atmosphere is actually really good. Classic Convexity offbeat stabs.
There's no way out. Yeah. The coward.
I was expecting a really impactful drop coming out of a not very impactful build-up. Okay, wow, I appreciate the sound design a lot. But it's a little weak. The I'm a balls. I feel like that's in another, I think it was in We Runnin' with Snack also, which I actually liked. Okay, this is the kind of track where I'm trying to bop to it. but I'm not exactly. But that sound design, that was a good choice. I guess that is my main problem with the song at this point, is that it doesn't have enough movement, and that actually did very well with providing movement to the song. What I really want to happen, but I feel like is not going to happen, is it's gonna have like a melodic drop to top it all off. Okay, at this point, I'm kind of just ready to get on with the song, because I've heard all this before. So what I would maybe do at this point is add something else to make it seem like I'm not just repeating the song again. What I'm also wanting from this drop is for it to just go into it and not have a fake out. I love like the old quotes that Convexity ended up using a lot later.
Sure, I've made a few mistakes.
Okay.
I've learned from them. I've learned.
Well, that was a fake out. Ooh, that yaw is very good. I don't know how he makes these basses. I think it was Sierra. He showed me one time. He did it like I challenged him to do it in under a minute, and he did do it. I'm questioning so much of these. Now, I'm questioning so many of these choices, I gotta say. This is an interesting, okay. Yeah, it seems like the mood of this song is very often conflicting with itself.
There was no warning it was to be the most terrifying day of my life.
That's an interesting vocal sample to use because it seems like it's starting something. I don't really get the story of this track. I don't really get this track much at all. Like, it's alright. It seems more like a sound design portfolio or reel of some sort. I don't have a whole lot to say about this track. I would say that it was remarkably okay, and so for that reason I'd give it a 5 out of 10, and I think I'll just leave it at that. I've heard a lot better work from Convexity, and I think I'll just stick with hearing that. Alright, this next pick is quite a curious song, but let's go with it. Big Black Chicken Attack by Wawlrus. I mean, every song that Wawlrus releases on Xpanse is a curious song, but I actually tend to really like his works, especially Ghost Boy Thinks He's So Cool, and I actually liked Eraser Brain, especially his use of the vocal sample. It was a very good track to use for a remix EP, but this one, the one that introduced me to Wawlrus, was not one that I particularly enjoyed, just because I thought it was way too wacky for me to take seriously. Like, there's some kind of shift where a song is so ironic that you can appreciate it unironically, but this one took it way too far, and I feel like it was too wacky for me to even appreciate unironically. But let's see if I find some redemption in it, and let's listen to Big Black Chicken Attack.
Big black Australorp cockerel, one of 500 birds that are being judged today at the show.
I think I've seen that clip of the Australian guy getting attacked by the chickens. Ooh. Okay, this is a really cool intro. This gets me excited for what's about to happen. That was cool. The stuttery thing was really cool. Of course, these are like classic Wawlrus choices in the production. Who wants the bass? Okay, this is certainly gimmicky, but I don't know. I like this a whole lot more than I used to. Just listening to it now. Like, it seems like there's gonna be this amazing, like, it's gonna be this really scary monster. Ooh. The electric guitar is really cool. At the beginning, it seems like you're coming up against this really scary monster, and then the drops just make it seem like, nope, it's chickens, kind of thing. Which is why it's funny. These are cool choices in the melodic side of it. I'm glad he added a melodic side and it wasn't just all drops. This is an insane build-up.
1, 2, 3.
This is such a banger. Especially how we started out the drop with that sound right there.
Three, two, one.
That siren in the background is also cool. Everything in this song is cool. He switches it up so much, which is easy to do wrong. Wawlrus won the world. That was a really funny song. I really appreciate when people put comedy into music, especially in the production side of things, not just in the lyrics. I would say he made a very unironic banger here, and it's something I would totally listen to again. This is a very good song, just for its comedic purposes, but also just all the things that he did that could be an attack on the ears. He mixes so well. It's actually an insane song. So for this song, I would give it a 9 out of 10, actually. I actually enjoyed this more than Eraser Brain now. So Big Black Chicken Attack is a big thumbs up. This is making me feel kind of nervous listening to this. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.